Welcome back to the Sub Club. I am Subhuman Gaucho on behalf of Sports Money. It's great to see this match day 27 coming to fruition. We've got some fast and furious games here. FA Cup coming up over the weekend, some Champions League and Europa in the midweek of next week. But we've got this midweek matchup and a fairly fun one. Some high-octane offenses, that's to be sure. We've got the Hotspurs hosting Manchester City. This is obviously not the Manchester City of old. We've had great success and fun fading them all year. You know, last weekend they were still technically in the title race, albeit a long shot. They take a 2-0 loss to Liverpool, and they didn't look good doing so, generated just 0.65 expected goals in that matchup. And Liverpool looked like they were barely exerting themselves. Bad loss. But in the meantime, we've been high on Tottenham. We've been talking about how much better they're going to get as they get more of their personnel back, particularly in the backfield. And they look good over the weekend. Easy 4-1 win. Pretty square plus money line, but easy click got us to the window. Danzo, I thought was a good acquisition for him. I wasn't entirely familiar with the Austrian national who played most of his professional football in France. He's solid. He's a little weak on his off foot. He's not the best distributor maybe, but I think he still fits in the offense just fine. Very good one-on-one defender, big-bodied, strong, good at winning aerial duels. So he'll be an asset here dealing with Haaland. If Haaland should even be in the lineup for Manchester City because he's been a little bit banged up. I think Vicario's return in goal for Tottenham makes me really bullish on this side. This is a side that loves to play out of the back. And not only is he their best goalkeeper, but he's also very good with the ball at his feet. They've needed that. And with him gone, it has really thrown a wrench into everything that they do, playing out of the back and playing short. So I'm looking towards Tottenham all the way here. Tottenham, in addition to these two teams headed really in different directions, I think, they've always been a bogey team for Man City. 6 of the last 8 home matches between when Tottenham has hosted City have resulted in a Tottenham victory. That's pretty bullish. Some of that goes back, of course, before Ange Postecoglou was here. But since Ange Postecoglou has been boss, lined up against Pep Guardiola, City has come in as a favorite in all 5 matches, and Tottenham has won 2 and drawn 1. So if you've been betting Tottenham, whether the money line or the spread, you are a positive ROI in this matchup. And I got to ask myself, what is the mood inside this Man City locker room at this time? We talked about how they are all but officially out of the title race now. They're also facing charges for the commission for some financial misdealings. So they could face some serious point deduction. They've already been eliminated from the Champions League. So with a point deduction, their hopes of top 4 would be completely dashed. No Champions League next year. And in the meantime, this is Pep's worst season ever by any margin. 14 losses across all competitions. His highest ever was 13. So with 10 match days to go, more than 10 match days to go, this is already his worst season by any measure. And, as I mentioned, unceremoniously bounced from the Champions League recently, Real Madrid getting the better of them and making it look pretty easy. This Tottenham squad eliminated them from the EFL Cup, so they don't have really many trophies left to play for. It's basically just the FA Cup. I have to wonder if this team's not a little bit demoralized, and frankly, they probably should be. Give me Tottenham plus the half a goal at a pick 'em. Easy click, and Tottenham team total over 1.5. I got a minus 109 at Rivers. I would take that down to a minus 125 pretty easily. I think that Tottenham at least get to their 2 goals. I think they're live to win this at a big underdog price. So make sure to hit that thumbs up and the bell. Get all the notifications here. We will have more action across this midweek. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun couple of games.